Okay, right, everybody, thank you for attending. I just want to talk a bit about the opportunity. With obviously everybody here is part of the of the business, but we can easily get sort of distracted in life and start. In the beginning when we join these things, we get excited, we go for it, we start inviting people. The best thing you've ever seen. You get excited and then you start to fall back. Now, I know there's lots of things going on. Obviously, we was in COVID, and now a lot of us are back to work. I am back to work like mad. My work life is it's gone stupid. But I'm not going to let this opportunity slip, because I can either go work in my old traditional business until I'm 67 or whatever, whenever they allow us to retire in this country, or I can try and do something for my future. So what I'm doing now is I'm working harder to make life easier in the future. There's a few different things that I've come across. I've seen people in the beginning, all buzzing to do it all, and then within a couple of weeks, they don't phone, they don't come on the Zoom calls. Now, not coming on the Zoom calls, whether it's our corporate ones are really important to be on. If we can be on every Zoom call that the company provides for us, it keeps us motivated. It keeps us in with watching other people succeed. You could sit and think, well, it's never going to happen to me, or they're better than me. We could think, actually, I'm going to try, and maybe I can't get that high, but if I can get half as high, I'm still going to do well. I've looked at networking for 20 years. I've tried lots and lots of networks, and I was in awe of, there's one lady, Louise Perry. I was in awe of her. I still am, because she come from absolute nothing and a 6-7 figure earner, and she had no confidence in the beginning. Now she talks all over the world on different networking events. She's changed her life, and I just used to watch her and just think, well, if she can do it, anybody can do it. I learned a lot from her, but with the business that I was working with her, it didn't work for me. I wouldn't say it was working, but not like this is working. And I remember looking at all these different businesses thinking, I am going to get to that position. I'm so excited.
Sorry, Darren, just 2 seconds. Sorry to interrupt. I forgot to hit record. So
I've done
hit record now.
I've hit it.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I used to look and thinking, I'll be able to earn, extra money in a year's time. My life's going to be different. And it wasn't. It brought me a little bit of money in, but nothing to write home about. This business has. This is, and it's like, I know people like in the beginning thinking, oh, look at what he's done. I mean, I'm nothing like a lot of people that's in this business, but I've not done bad. And, people look up and think, oh yeah, but it's because he does this. Or thinking, I used to look at those people and thinking like, Louise has got all these people, and it's because she's got that one. That one was really good. But it's because she just carried on talking to people, If you keep talking to people, you will find things happen. Let me just give you an example of, I've been a bit stagnant for a week because I'm working day, night, finishing at 2-3 o'clock in the morning, getting up at 7, working all day. So I have let this slip a bit, and I'm sort of kicking myself inside thinking, I'm going working in the evenings for £10 an hour to get extra income, where I could be talking to somebody, sign somebody up with a 1,000 package of £100. Simple, and it's enjoyable. I don't enjoy going out in the evening and working hard. So, for example, last night I went out for dinner. I was in a restaurant, and because it's half price at the moment, and my cousin Lenny phones me and says, look, somebody that he joined with a 50 package wants to put 1,000 in. So in between my main course and dessert, I helped him out. I bought some Bitcoin for him and done his package. And I thought, well, it's not going to benefit me. It will benefit me because it goes on my strong leg. I'm trying to build my weak leg. So, but it's my team and it's still my volume. So yeah, I helped him and I've done that for him. And it does on the way back. My partner was driving us home. So I thought I'd just check to make sure that my volume's increased. My volume on my right was 80 odd thousand. Well, I logged in and I seen 10,000 on my weak leg. I'm thinking 10,000. Where's that come from? So I looked, thinking, well, I've not got any direct commission, the 10%. So it's nobody that I've signed up. I phoned KD. I said, KD, so there's 10,000 volume in my weak leg. Where has it come from? He says, I don't know. So eventually I found out it's somebody in Florida or somewhere that I've never met has bought a package in my team. I woke up this morning with 900 euros for that. 900 euros. That's like overnight. Not only did I get matching bonus for Lenny signing, I got my my profit share, and I got 900 euros. So I wasn't expecting that. So you just don't know what's going to happen. And the way that happened to me is because I've got a lot of people. I've got 250 and one in my left leg and 300 and something in my right. So over 550 in total. I don't know all those people. Those people are bringing people who are bringing people. So to get it going, it's like you can look at it. If you look at your legs, you can see one leg is going because you will have overspill most of the time. So just talk to everybody. I mean, don't forget, this opportunity can change people's lives. So if I can tell you the lottery numbers now, right, and I know for a fact that these lottery numbers are going to win, you'll be straight on the phone to your best friends and to your family, say, listen, buy a lottery ticket, use these numbers. I'm telling you, just do it, right? Why don't you do it for this? Because this can change people's lives. People that can put in 100 package in this for a baby, that just a new baby, could make them, that baby, when it's 20, have £5 million for a deposit on a flat because you won't get much more. So the way I've also looked at it is the packages. Okay, let's look at the property market against BizzCoin. So there's a lot of people out there that have got a big property portfolio, and yeah, I mean, in envy when I say, oh no, he's got 5. I went to school with him. He owns 5 properties. You know, that person's done that property up and sold it and made that money. Now, everybody wants to get on the property market and have a property portfolio, but it's really hard. Yeah, you've got to start. You've got to have a lot of money. You've got to do a lot of building work. So look at it in this way. So if, for example, you want to get on the property ladder in the UK, I don't know about America, but in the UK, you're not going to get much for 100,000, are you? Probably 200,000 will give you a good property to rent out. Now, if you're going to rent that out, you probably need to put 25% down. So let's go on easy figures. Let's find a property for 100,000. You have to find 25,000 as your deposit, and then you've got 75,000 mortgage. Okay, so that 75,000 mortgage will cost you probably 150 once you pay it back, maybe more. And then you're going to get a rental. So you get the property. Also, you've got the government on your back saying, make sure that all the electrics are certified. Make sure your gas is certified, and your boilers certified, your fire escapes, and blah blah blah. You've got all the red tape to deal with, and then you get your little tenants in, and you start earning your rent. So you get your £750 a month coming in. You pay off your mortgage. I don't get much spare, but I've got an asset. In 25 years' time, I can sell this house. I've paid the mortgage. But the house is going to increase. Yeah, it is going to increase. So hopefully. So what you've got is you go down six months and they leave. You could have like 2 months where you've got to find the right tenant. You could find a tenant that stops paying after the second payment, and it takes 2 years to evict them from the house. You could be having a real good tenant get you £750 a month coming in, and then they phone, say the boiler's broke, and you have to get somebody out. You even get people phoning at, I mean, people that I know that got properties that they have electricians out and they've not turned a switch on in the boiler, in the airing cupboard, and it's cost them £150 to get somebody out to do that. So yeah, you've got all these things to go on. So let's look at how I'm doing it my way. So let's start with a 100 package in BizzCoin. Okay, you buy your package, or let's start with any package. Think of your package as a house. It's your first house. So you try and get as big a package as you can. Like when you're looking for a house, you try and buy the biggest house you can get for your money. Yeah. So, okay, if you're looking at 100 package in here, or if you've got packages and can you stretch to a 500 package? Yeah. Because the bigger the package, the more rental you're going to get. So I'm going to start with 1,000 because I can't remember the figures that you get on your profit share for the smaller packages. But let's say you manage to find €1,000 and buy a package. So that's your starter house. So week one, you haven't got to get it certified. On week one, on Monday, you press your button and every single day you get money. So by the end of the week, Nick, can you tell me what you get on 1,000 package on average?
It's about
a day, roughly.
40 odd quid a month. So I think it's about 120.
Right, so about £40, €40. Yeah, so about €40 a month. So you've got that asset now. That asset is giving you a rental income of €40 a month. When you've got 100,000 house, it gives 100,000 will give you about 450. Yeah. Pro rata that 100,000, and you're getting €40 a month. Look how much more you get. You've got no electrics to certify. You've got no tenants to chase. You've got no boilers that are going wrong. But you've got an asset that's increasing with the property. Now, in this day and age, we don't know what's going to happen with the property. My belief is that we're going to hit a big property crash. So I am looking at building in my BizzCoin property portfolio as much as I can get. So when the property crashes, I've got enough money to go and buy a big house. So you say, yes, but yeah, the property eventually will crash, but it will come back. What about BizzCoin? I started with a €50 package, increased to a 100, then a 500, then a 2,000. Now I've got a 5,000 pack. So I'm building up my portfolio. I've got bigger and bigger packages. My 5,000 roughly is about 50 to 70 euros a week. So you can see my income, my rental has increased. But it's like a property. When I bought that 11 or 12 weeks ago, I had 11,170 coin for 5,000 package. The coin is now increased. My package is now worth 7,900. So in 12 weeks, what I call my house, my package, is now increased in value 2,900. How much is that going to increase by the end of the year? My belief is that the coin will get to €2. So my 5,000 package will be worth 22,000. These are not facts. This is just my predictions. And if you look at that compared to buying a house, you've got less risk of tenants not paying. You've got less maintenance of a house. Property will go up, and so will the package. So, and it's easier to get to. It's easier for you to find 5,000 to buy a package in this than to find 25% deposit for rental property. You might have to save up for 5 years and then pay and just get a 10% more deposit, pay higher interest so you can get your first property to rent out. Okay, you won't make much money, but you've got an asset. Yeah. Why not do it like this? You get your package, you build up the packages, you get your income, but that's without even talking to people. Once, it's like with me, once I started my 5,000 package, you speak to people, they'll say to you, well, what have you done? When I said in the beginning, well, I've got a 50 package, I said, well, I'll have a 50 package. Then when I had a 500 package, my friend said, okay, yeah, I don't know, I'm thinking about it. Well, okay, I'll buy a package. What have you got? I said, well, I've got 500. I always said, I don't lie, I always said I started with 50, but I've now got 500. And then some people say, look, I can't afford 500, but I'm going to try it. I've got 200. Fine. I've also said, people said, what have you got? 5,000. Well, I'll have 5,000 because people follow people. I've got proof now. I can show people my back office. I can show them what I get every day. From day one, since March the 14th, when I bought my package, you can see my earnings. You can see my earnings previously from Biz Trade, and that's been like a year now. So I've got a year's accounts really to show people. If you're new to this, you haven't, speak to your upline. You know, if you've only got a 50 package and you want somebody, you know, I'm open. If anybody wants to look at my back office, they're welcome. So just speak to somebody. I'm not saying you've got to try and get yourself in debt to buy a package. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is, we realize the value of these packages? You know, Mahaha, whatever his name is, I can't say his name, but he bought a 25,000 package on the launch of this at 20 euro cents. That's nearly worth, was it 100 grand almost now? And it's only 4 or 5 months. You know, the bigger you can get into here, the bigger you're going to see returns on it. And that's how I'm playing it. I'm playing it with, like, my 5,000 is my first rental property. I want to get another 5,000 property. So I'll have 2 5,000 packages, bringing me in 140, 150 a week. But I maintain that. I mean, with that 900 euros I got last night, that's like a package, isn't it? You know, almost, because, you know, I could buy I know I can't go backwards, but that's I could, you know, I put it in my partner's name, 1,000. I didn't actually do anything for that. That just turned up because somebody somewhere in my team put a big package in. So, and I've had a lot of people saying, oh yeah, but you know these people with the money. I said, no, I don't. I didn't know that person. You know, I signed Nick. Nick signed Lee. Lee signed Kelly. Kelly signed a 5,000 package. I don't know. I mean, I know these people now, but it all happens. So the only way it's not going to work for you is if you don't share the opportunity. You can just sit there and just press your button, don't talk to people if that's what you want to do. But think of our lives, you know, how long is our lifespan? Yeah, on average 80, right? Think of where you are in your life now. Yeah, I'm 51, I think. Yeah, 50, I'm sure I'm 51. I haven't got long left, have I? I can't say, oh yeah, I'll do it next week. Oh, I'm so busy. I've got to get my hair done. So I have got to get my hair done, but I need to act now because I cannot wait 20 years to earn this money. So I'm 70. And what I'm going to do, like, install a pool at 70 and then, like, enjoy it. I mean, I want horses. I want animals, you know. I don't want to be Zimmer framing along with my horses. I need to earn the money now. Yeah. So I think we all do. Everything, life is so busy. Oh yeah, I will do that. I'm going to do it. I'm going to talk to these people. It's going to be next week because I've got to do it now. Yeah. Because in a year's time, you will not have to work. We've seen it works. We've watched people like Ali Mavani earning over 4 million in his first year. Hayder Mustafa, over 200,000 since March. Yeah, it's possible. I know not everyone can get to that. I'm not saying, but if you don't try, you won't get there. And if you do try and get to somewhere like where Ali or Ada is, even if you get 10%, it's still a lot of money. So, you know, if you can't, if you're not, I mean, I know there's somebody on here that's like, yeah, but people don't listen to me, you know. Well, give them my phone number. I'll do a 3-way call, you know. You just sit there and I'll talk to them. Frank could do the same to his team, you know. KD, if you're not confident to do the talking, ask somebody in your team to do it for you. And eventually, if you've, like me, I've now earned 14,500 euros, right? I wasn't confident in the beginning. I would never do a Zoom call. I would never stand up in public, but I'm prepared to do what it takes. So before the lockdown, I rented a room in a working men's club, and I stood up in front of people, which is the biggest fear I've ever had. And I stood up there and I explained biz trade. Now, the first time I'd done it, there was only 15 there. 10 of them were my team. The other 5 all joined, right? I wasn't professional. And they said I liked it because you just the bloke next door just telling me a bit about it. You know, I'm not this big preacher that I'm telling you this is going to make you millions. I just said, I've done this and it's earned me that. And that was what I done. I earned like 400, 500 euros. I can now stand up in front of people and say, with confidence, I've earned more in the last few months than I earn in a year in my traditional job. Yeah. And it's possible for anyone to do that. I am ready to work with anybody that's got the get up and go that I've got. Yeah, I am unusual. Nobody works like I do. I'm always moaned at thinking, you know, that I will kill myself the way I work. I've always been like that. I've always had 2 to 3 to 4 jobs. That's me. I'm not expecting everyone to do that. But there is always, people are busy, but there's always time. Yeah. If you plan your time, you can make an hour a week. If you use that hour right, that will make results. Yeah. And all it is power of numbers. If you have to speak to 100 people to get 5 people in, then speak to them. If you speak to those 100 people in a week, you'll have 5 people in a week. If you say, well, I'll speak to 100 people in the next 6 months, it's going to take you 6 months. It's quite easy to plan where you want to be. Yeah. So don't worry about, oh, I'm only getting people joining on 50s. I'm only getting people joining like Nick did in the beginning. He was joining little people, little packages, and he just kept going. And then it's like his people, Nick joined somebody who signed up for 10,000. You know, it's not who you know. And the more we get this out, not only the more that we get this out to our friends, family and colleagues and people we don't know. I go to a restaurant, my dog got some Latvian ladies come up and talk about my dog, and I spoke about the dog and then about BizzCoin, and they walked away with my card. Because we're in conversation. People that serve me in a restaurant, if they're nice and bubbly, I'll say, look, you've got such a good personality, you'd be really good at what I'm doing. Oh, what's that? So I haven't got time to talk here, you know. Here's my card, give me a call. Yeah? You go to a petrol station. You must love working there, you know. You must be really happy, you know, like you're smiling. You must love your job. Oh, no, I don't. I said, well, you're really happy? Oh, no, just you have to be for customers, don't you? So, yeah, you do, yeah. I said, but if you're not happy, phone me. Okay? Everybody, there's people out there that want something to do because they're bored. I can't grasp being bored. I've never, ever had a chance to be bored. But there are people that are lonely. I mean, I do blinds as well, so I sell blinds. And I spoke to a customer about blinds, and she was telling me a really tragic thing where she lost her husband. It was awful. And I just said to her, look, you know, she's just moved into my area. She doesn't know anybody. I said, look, have a look at this. Not for the fact to earn the money, but more to the fact of you're getting into like a little social circle, you know. Oh, she can work with me. She can work with Debbie. Nick will get friendly, and she'll start building up a little friendship group. Yeah, whether she does a lot or not, you know. But it helps people in different ways, you know. It's not all about the people that want to earn the big money. Let's work with people. Obviously, if you don't like somebody, don't sign them up. You don't have to work. The good thing is, if you go to Tesco's and get a job, and you don't like your supervisor, that's tough. Yeah. If you run this business, you choose your people. You're not going to employ somebody that's arrogant. Customer service is really bad. Why would you want them in your team? So you pick and choose. Okay, I've signed Nick. He might sign somebody I don't get on with. Not that there's only one person that I don't get on with, but you never know. You know, the thing is, you can work with the people you want to work with. Yeah. And that's what I like about this business. This is the fairest business that I've ever been involved in. Not just BizzCoin, but networking. You can only succeed if you help people succeed. In traditional business, you only succeed if you step on people and get to the top. Why are you worried about telling people about that opportunity? I've got an opportunity. You can earn some extra money, or you can earn some serious money. But at the same time, everybody wants you to achieve. So everyone's going to help you. Is that not easy to explain and to just put that to all your friends? I think it's quite selfish. And I just say to people, I mean, you get a lot of haters. Yeah. Don't worry about them. But it gives me, for me, when I talk to people, oh yeah, it's pyramid, it's this, it's that, it's scam, it's this, you know, I say, look, at least I've given you the opportunity. Yeah. Because next year you'll be coming back. Don't say it. They'll be coming back to me saying, here, is that thing? Is that car you just got? Is that thing that you was on about? I says, yeah, I did give you the opportunity, but you didn't want to know. And that is going to be a lovely feeling because are you ready to have a look now? Well, I thought it was a scam. I said, well, I was telling you it wasn't. Yeah, but I told you it wasn't. You obviously didn't trust me, so you had to watch me. Now I'll show you how to do it. But you could have earned who knows what over the last year if you'd listened to me in the beginning. That's going to give me more satisfaction than when people say it's permanent, it winds you up. Don't let it wind you up. You know, if you can't answer the questions, there's plenty of people that can. So I have a lot of people like Nick, not so much now because he knows what to say, but used to phone. So look, he's seen this article. Can you? And I'd have to phone him and explain it. There's always going to be haters, but whatever in life, some people hate Tesco's, some people hate Morrison's, some people hate Apple, some people hate Android. So whatever goes on, you just keep going. As long as you keep moving on, don't work with the negatives. Any negatives, move them on. Get them out of your life and just keep going. If you're feeling a bit down, phone your upline. If you can't get hold of your upline, speak to somebody else. There's plenty of people in the group. My partner is one of these that, because I've tried everything. When I started this, then my husband, it was, here we go again. Another one of those scams, another pyramid. And I couldn't talk. I mean, I didn't understand it when I joined. And I was so desperate to learn it. As soon as he went to bed, I was watching the videos. I stayed up till 1 o'clock in the morning to watch the videos over and over again to learn and learn. And every time, I won't deny it, and I speak about it, and I said, well, whatever. This is me. I'm going to do it. You can scream and shout. I will do it, and he's sort of had to swallow his words now. He's now got 1,000 package in it. That 1,000 package with his earnings and with the increase of the coin is worth 2,900. He still doesn't get it. He doesn't even press a button because I do it for him. He doesn't understand. His friend came round just before this Zoom. I should have been on 10 minutes before. His friend turned up for coffee. And I was going, how much is Gary's package worth now? Because I want to do it by the end of the month. I want to put 1,000 in. I said, it's worth 2,900, but he doesn't know that. He goes, oh, really? I said, no, he hasn't got a clue. I said, tell him, it's in here, out the other. Next year when his package expires, I said, do you want to cash in your 4,800, Gary, or do you want to put it back in? Right? He will then listen, yeah? Hopefully, we're supposed to be all going to Switzerland where when I wanted to go to Baku, Gary was like, no, wait, no. Now, it's when we go to Switzerland, he's like now seeing it. I come out of the restaurant. When I looked at my phone, he was driving home. And I was like, oh my God. I was going, what? I was, there's £10,000 on my left leg. He's going, what does that mean? What do you mean? I was like, well, 10,000's appeared. What do you mean it's appeared? I said, well, I don't know. I've just got 10,000. He said, right, what does that mean? I said, that means I earn 9% of that, which is 900 euros. Right. So I went to bed last night, woke up this morning. I couldn't wait to get out of bed and check my... Actually, I didn't. I checked it at 2:30 this morning, and it was there. It wasn't there at 2, and I kept refreshing, and then it updated. I think, my God, it's there, you know. I just got a pay rise of 900 euros while I was eating dinner. So I don't know what more, I can't emphasize anymore that this opportunity, if you keep plugging away, it will just happen. You get that ball rolling. Have you ever been, as a kid, when you in a field of snow, you got a little ball and you roll in it, and it's really hard to roll in the beginning, and you've got to keep rolling it and rolling it. Yeah. Now, as a kid, you've got that determination because you want that big ball. As it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and you get a hill, that ball, you can't stop, gets so big, and it rolls, and you cannot control it, and it just goes until it smashes into thousands of pieces. That's what we've got here, yeah? And the difference being is, as a kid, you would have the determination, and you'd keep rolling, and you'd keep moving it. When you get adult, and you've got all the stresses of life and things like that, you start this thinking, yeah, and then you start slipping. Oh, yeah. Everybody think now, over the last week, have you been in touch with anybody that really should have mentioned this opportunity to? Is there anybody that can stand up and say, no, I've not. Every person I've spoke to, every person I've seen this week, I've gave the opportunity. Or have you got a thing in the back of your mind that I should have really spoke to them? Because those people, you never know. They might have put in, oh, actually, I'll put 50 in. Then they get involved and then realise and think, actually, I want 5,000. Is what happened to me in the beginning. Somebody that I didn't really know, I'm just in lockdown, just going through my phone, just looking to see who I could talk to because I was bored. Phoned up somebody. I do foster care. I'm a foster carer, and it was another foster carer that I've met for 2 minutes, and I chatted about fostering, and then just said, "Can I send you a video about some extra earning opportunity?" She said, "Yeah, what is it?" I said, "Well, I can't really explain it, but just take a look." I should have then, because obviously I was new and didn't do what I'm preaching, I should have phoned her the next day and said, "Did you watch the video?" But I didn't. I forgot. A week later, she phoned and said, "I'm really sorry, Darren. I've watched that 3 times. It's really interesting, isn't it?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "I'm loving it." She asked me questions on the phone in 20 minutes. Yeah. And this is when I've only got, I've got 100 package and 2 50 packages signed up. She goes, "Yeah, I think I'll start with 2,000. Well, I nearly choked. I think that's like £200 straight away. I mean, okay. Right, so anyway, I helped her, obviously. But then I woke up for another 180 because I got binary on it. I'm thinking, my God, this is working, you know? But what happened, a lot of people know, 2 weeks later, because she's watched it for 2 weeks, I'm in my second job in the evening doing dry cleaning. And don't forget, I start at like 9, 10 o'clock at night, and I try and get finished by 12. She phones me, and I'm supposed to be working there, and she says, "Darren, it's incredible what I've earned on 2,000. I can't get my head around it." And we chatted for half an hour. She says, "I want a bigger package." I went, "Okay." I was thinking, oh, there's another 2,000. She goes, "Yeah, I want 20,000. Wow. How much? So I said, "Let me just get Ali on the phone." So we'd done a 3-way call with Ali, and yeah, I didn't bother doing dry cleaning that night. I was in that shop, and just before midnight, we got the 20,000 package in because it was Monday, and she clicked her trade. Oh, I had 2,000. No, what was it? 20, 2,000. And then binary the next day. I didn't do any work. I had to go back the next day and catch up with all the work because, and like my boss phoned me and said, how'd you get on? I said, well, I didn't bother doing any work because I had £2 standing on the phone. So why would I be doing your dry cleaning? So, and he's a trader, Forex trader. So he's like, really? You earned £2? I went, yeah. So, yeah, that was that. Not only that, 2 weeks after that, she phones and buys another 10 grand. Yeah. I didn't know this lady. She said to me, she said, Darren, she said, I had the money sat there. I was going to put it into a rental. I was going to put a deposit down. So, but in today's climate, so I just daren't do it. So, because the properties are going to crash, I can't put it into that. It's incredible. So I'm getting over 600 euros a week, and I haven't even got a mortgage. So she said, I would have had to put 32,000 down, have a mortgage, and tenants, and all the repairs, to get £750, £800 a month. She says, I know I'm risking it because it's a new company, she said, but it's very worth the risk. After a year, I mean, her 32, she's got 32,000 in it. Every few months, every 3 weeks, she's phoning me, Darren, I've got £1,000 profit. I want to buy another package. She's got package in her children's name, and she buys more packages. She's now filled up her second account with 5,000 packages. So she's now saying, look, instead of keep getting thousands, I'll wait till the profit hits 5,000, I'll buy a 5,000 package. And that's an ongoing payment I get in. And that was because I decided to make a phone call. Now, I've earned probably, who knows, 4,000 or 5,000 euros for that phone call. So don't think, I don't know these people. Don't think, oh, they won't be any good. Don't think, oh, they've got no money. Just speak. The only people you don't speak to are the people that have passed away. Anybody that breathes, speak to them. And you will see results. As long as you keep doing it, it will get better and better and better, because eventually, like with me, I've got 550 in my team. Sounds loads, it's not what I've done. And that 10,000 appeared last night. Where it came from, I've no idea, but I know it's somewhere in the States. And I don't know where, how far down or anything. All I know is underneath me. So that's all you need to do. So that's all I really need to say. So do we have any questions?
I just want to say well done. That was absolutely fantastic, Dan. Thank you.
No worries.
No, well done. Well done. I've got a question on behalf of Jeff, who I spoke to earlier. Mm-hmm. Now, off the top of my head, I should have wrote this down. In the back office, there's like a wheel, a chart type thing.
Yeah.
With different
earnings
points on.
Yeah.
Can you just explain what that is, so I can then? In fact, this is being recorded, isn't it? So
yeah. So let me see if I can do.
I'll send it over to him.
If I can just log into my account, then I can go through that. If you've got time.
Yeah. Okay.
Bear with me.
Wow. Darren, while you're looking at that information, I'm going to say a few words. I'll wait to the end to give my recap, but that was a heartfelt, passionate, emotional information. For everyone on the call, that touched me. Right. That message, you just have to speak. Yeah. I really, really, really want to congratulate you, for what this has done for you and what it has turned you into. And that is a lesson for a lot of people. Millions are going to hear that story. Yeah. Prepare for it. I'm waiting for you to finish up. But that is the rest of the information about the information you're talking about. I will talk about it at the end, but I'll wait till the end.
Okay.
And I'll
Thanks,
tell you
Dan.
how this relates to your message. So thank you. Go ahead.
Okay.
And just to let you know that, if any of you have known Darren before this, I mean, for him to do this is just unbelievable. You would never
No, I
speak
wouldn't
publicly.
normally. No, definitely
It's
not.
me that does that, isn't it?
Yeah.
On the family.
You've got you've got that side. I'm very shy.
Yeah. Hi there. Darren, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, hi there, Darren. This is Katie, everybody, from Dallas, Texas. And again, what a tremendous training from Darren. I definitely want a copy of that so I can take some studious notes and whatnot about it. But great job, Darren and the team. Need to call you the empowerment team now.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. But just want to give Darren, did you give your testimony of yesterday when you said that there was someone that put a transaction in?
Yes, I
and
did, yeah.
what you got paid?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I've been through that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, fantastic. All right, great job. Well done, everyone. Keep going.
Thank you. Right. Sorry, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we can.
So my back office. Okay. So if this total earnings here, this is what you're thinking about, Nick.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's total earnings. If you hover over it, my direct income has been 6,995. My binary income is 5,797. Matching is 74. And trading 851. So it just gives you a different breakdown of what it is. But don't forget the total earnings, you keep them in coin. So let me just show you what I got last night. I'm not that brilliant. So my binary income, there we are. So last night I woke up to that because there was 10,000 from somewhere. Yeah. So it's just simple, and it's just the bigger you grow your organization. Let's just go to the bottom, see how many weeks left I've got on. So that's my coin package there, and if you see, when you buy your package, you buy it at the coin value. So that's, if you look at the coin value today, I'm just going to calculate this because I'm calculating. So I've got 11,904 coin, and today's price is 65 euros. So that's worth 7,737. Forgot about the points. So that's my increase. So that's my asset increase, like my house. Yeah, and my profits is my rental, which comes in at. Sorry. So if you look at, let's go all. So if you can see every single day what I'm getting, 12.50, 12.58, 11.50, goes up and down obviously. Yeah. So that's what, when you rent a house, you get it monthly. I get mine daily, Monday to Friday. It just keeps going down and down. Oh, so it gets smaller because the package goes smaller. But that just shows you the bigger package, the more you're going to get. I can now, because of the Zoom call that Terry done, I've moved my coin into my wallet because it's helping the company. Because not only that we're helping each other, we help the company by using the coin, by moving the coin. It's making a circulating supply. So like I've got this commission last night. If I put that into my BizzCoin wallet, it's showing on the blockchain. So I'm just going to stop that screen share now. Yeah, so by having more circulating supply, we'll increase the coin. When the coin increases, the company increases, the more profits we get. So it's the better we do, the better the company does, the better we do. It's just, it's simple. You go out to your supermarket and this is what I don't quite get of the whole of the society that we live in, is that people will be there in, I use Tesco's because that's the only store we've got, but they go into Tesco's and they're straight there to get their points. They've spent £120 on shopping and they get all these points, which are worth about 7p if you total it up. But at the end of the month, they've got like £15 voucher, but they're straight there with their little point thing and finding it in, you know what. I mean, I'm just starting to do it because I've just thought everyone else does it, I'll do it. And these nectar point things, I don't know, I just collect them because everyone else does. But you work out how much you've got to spend to buy a pen or whatever it is. You know, you need £20,000 to buy a pen, you know, and people are excited about that. Excited about, look how many points I've got. I'm thinking, you sad person, yeah? You've got £5 off your shopping, but it cost you like 96 grand or whatever it is. So why can you not get people excited? This is big money compared to that sort of stuff. It's not difficult. So yeah, sorry, I'm on one again. So
Wow, wow. I'm just gonna jump in here because I really appreciate Nick also and Darren. But when I'm listening to someone, I love to listen to people speak. Darren, and this is becoming very, very good, and things are going off in my head. I'm going to call you later to talk about what they are. I won't talk about it on the air here.
yeah.
But what I do want to do is say thank you very much for that information that you shared. I want to just highlight some few things that you said, and then we'll throw it back to the team to wrap it up with questions. There were a lot of things that you said on the call, very powerful. Number one, you had to come out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
Everybody has to do that. And how did you come out of that comfort zone? You were able to relate to something you learned and your experience. You saw the result. And before you knew it, the confidence level came up because you could back up your confidence with results. Now, you know about it, you've seen other people done it before, but you are now experiencing it, and there goes the confidence level. So remember those people you talked to on day one that says the scam, they're gonna come back. You know that, right? So
Yeah.
that is very important. We earn the confidence level, very important. Then number two, and you mentioned something about the property market, folks. There's a tsunami coming. You mentioned it already. I know we have not gone into deep. I sent some information about. I'm doing some study right now. 2021 is going to be a bloodbath in the lot of market. Let me give you an example today. Let me share my screen if you don't mind. One real quick, I like to back up things with what I talk about. It's easier for me to back it up. Give me 1 second here. Can I share?
Yeah.
Am I able to share? Okay, real quick. Real quick. I'm gonna share if I can find it on the screen. I just pulled this up. I just pulled this off of my Telegram. No, not Telegram, but Twitter. That was just, it was Eastern time, 2 p.m. Eastern time. American Airline is going to be laying off 17,000 people. That number was actually higher than that before. We knew this was coming. Do you know that all these people have mortgages? They have bills to pay. They're going to need to find something else to do while the coronavirus is going on. Remember that. Be passionate and be compassionate about your approach when you talk to people. This is just one airline. There's a lot more. There's a lot of industry. There's a lot of people out there suffering, hurting. They're going to need all the help they can. Now, I want to share, let me see, I can't find the other information that I wanted to share. Is concerning the video about the, what is it? Let me see if I can find it right now. Oh, can you see the screen right now? Are you seeing the screen? Okay. This is the video I was talking about. This gentleman, he's talking about the 2021 housing crash. I will
Sorry, Frank.
encourage.
Sorry, we've still got the airline.
Oh, okay. You still got it. Okay. Let me stop sharing. Okay. Let me share. If I can find it. Is a personal information that I share. He's out there. He's a well-known figure. Can you see it? Are you still able to
Yeah,
see
I
it?
can see it. Yeah.
Right here. Okay. I will want you to review it. If you want to share with the group, you can share.
Mhm.
But I want you to read about what he said and see whether it makes sense.
Okay.
This is a real estate expert
Okay.
who said this,
Mhm.
Imagine what I just said, A lot of people trying to buy houses, a lot of people trying to, keep their houses in the middle of this economic crisis. You have to kind of pay attention. We're not scaring anyone from buying a house or keeping your house. Do whatever you have to do, but you have to be forecasting and place yourself in the right place by studying for what is coming. Don't dwell on the present. uh, Take advantage of what it is that you have now. Learn it. Learn how BizzCoin Bistro will help you and your family and anyone else you're going to run into. So that is the other thing I wanted to share. Now, the last thing that I'm going to talk about real quick is this, and I know Darren's mentioned it very well, that you woke up and you just found 10,000 package in your account. Okay. Now, apparently I was working with the person that put that in.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
You didn't know, Katie
No.
didn't know, Nick didn't know, anyone didn't know. Only the person that was working on that package. I had to get on the phone, call Ali, get all that done. It's not a one day event, it's been going on. See, the reason why I'm mentioning this is this: the most important thing that you ever did was sign up the day you signed up.
Yeah.
Because what that happened is this: it placed you in a structure, in a position that you benefited from this. Now, let me tell you, that was just one 10,000. There's more coming.
Is there?
Okay. I don't
Oh,
know when, I don't know why. This person wants to build a bank.
really?
Okay. That is their
Wow.
mentality. Okay.
Yeah.
But the question is this: it takes time.
Mhm.
And since the person is now in your organization,
Yeah.
whatever they do from now on, you're going to see it every time.
Yeah.
Now, how do you benefit from that? You don't know the person. You
No.
might never even meet him.
Oh, I'll
Okay.
try. I
But
will.
because no, what I mean,
Yeah.
hopefully you meet them one day in a
Yeah. Yeah.
global event.
Global
But what I
events.
mean is
Yeah.
this: you don't need to know who is in your
No.
organization. All you need to do is take your position. The day, the most important thing that I always end with my presentation is to let people know: you don't have to like Frank. You don't have to like Be Straight. You don't have to like anything that I've said to you. But the only thing that I cannot change is whether you come in or not.
Yeah.
It's a choice. It's either the blue pill or the red pill. You have to choose one. If you don't, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I don't let anyone leave without signing them up and getting the position, even if they don't buy a package. But if you choose, because God has given everyone a choice to either choose to do it or not to do it. You can't force anyone.
No.
Even with free package, back in the days we have to pay to get a package or a position. Now it's free. There's a reason why it was made free. So I just want to say, make sure that you have it, the urgency in the back of your mind whenever you're talking to someone, out of compassionate, that you can't lose. Just sign up for free. We can sit on it for a month. I have people who have signed up with me for more than a year. They have not done a single thing, but when they logged in their account, they saw the amount of money. They went like this, and they asked me, "How do I get the money?" Ah, see, if you had not made that decision that day to sign up, you wouldn't have this. You would just still be without it. So always remember this: that whenever you close out, it is important to always help someone make sure they get in the door. Don't be on the outside looking in, be on the inside. So thank you very much again. I'm going to roll it over to you, Darren and Nick there. Thank you very much. That
Thank you so
beautiful.
much, Frank. Always a
Welcome.
pleasure. Absolutely, always a pleasure. And can I just say, Frank, you when you did your 3 p.m. Our time, 9 o'clock your time, I believe it was.
Yes.
You said that you were looking for somebody to or team members to do it because you're doing the other training. Is that correct?
That is so true, because of I'm in BIS career training, and sometimes the training goes in all the way to 3 p.m. and sometimes, yeah, from 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 8 a.m. UK time.
Are you telling me
So
you can't multitask, Frank?
sometimes
We know
you
you can.
cannot.
We know you can. We
Not
know you can.
when not when you're trying to learn something. There's some time
No,
when you're just
absolutely.
listening, it's different. And when you're trying to
Absolutely.
learn it, you can't do three things at the same time. So what I'm encouraging is we're gonna go back again to a schedule. I'm just throwing it out there.
Yeah.
It's whatever it is, feel free to pick one day of the week and let me know. I mean, I'll choose any other day that is not available. And
Well, I
if
can
you
say
like
now,
Monday,
Frank. I'll say
yes,
now Monday
okay,
because I did say that I was going to do Mondays.
okay,
You
okay.
know. So
I'll
yeah, let's
appreciate.
do Monday.
All right, I really appreciate that. Thank you very much for the leadership here.
Thank you.
So, and I encourage you, what I'm going to do is empower you to run with it, and whatever you need to do, run with it.
Thank
Make
you.
it your own taste. And I'm going to call it Monday Nick Monday or whatever it is you have to call it. I love branding. So thank you very much.
Brilliant. Thanks, Frank.
All
Cheers.
right then.
Okay,
So,
Darren, back over to you,
okay,
sir.
yeah, I just wonder if anybody wants to say anything or got any questions.
Well done, everyone.
Thank you.
Thanks, Sue.
Hey, you all right?
Yeah, fine. Are you?
Yeah, I'm doing really, really well. I'm just trying to lock a load of them down. Like
Yeah.
Frank said, I've got a ton of them sitting in my back office. If they all would just see this vision and see this, but the problem I have is they're all out of country. So
Right.
I have major issues with their internet, apparently.
Right.
So, so I'm having fun days, but when I do manage to get every single one of them in a package, I think I will live up to my billionaire name.
Yeah.
They will come together soon. They will come together soon.
I have every faith. I have
of course.
every faith.
And that's all you need.
I have every faith.
Yeah.
But this has been really good because it's nice to listen to your story, Darren,
Thank you.
And it's nice sometimes when, like when you're talking to other people and, you get discouraged sometimes because even the amount of no's that I get, I still stand there and say, well, whatever, you're going to come back to me in a year's time,
That's right. Yeah.
I said, I need my money to keep myself looking the way I do. I need my hair done, my nails done, my eyelashes done. I said, so I need the money, so I
It's a bit like your husband, Darren.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So it's all good. It's all good. It's nice to hear everybody's story, it's really lovely to hear everybody's story, and how they started and how you're gonna go forward and stuff, and it gives us sort of that thing. I know you can't live for somebody else, and you can't say, oh, I'm gonna have someone come in my team with 25,000 or 100,000 or something, you know what I mean? But you can go out and get a lot of the little packages if you have to,
Yeah, but those little packages can turn to big.
Yes.
You never know.
They can.
Don't prejudge.
You can. You don't know who they know.
Exactly.
This is the thing. You don't know who they know.
Mm.
Yep.
That
but
is
it's
true.
fantastic tonight. I love these training ones like this, Frank's looking very good there, with his little,
Yes, I want to know how many people are going to Zurich there. How many people are going
I
to
know,
Zurich?
it's very nice.
I need all of y'all to go to Zurich.
I need to know where it is, what venue, because I'm trying to book.
They're working on it as we speak right now to make that live in the back office. So as soon as it's available, you just buy it on your Biz Travel.
Yeah.
Use your coin to buy it on Biz Travel. And then when you come back, you can tell everybody that you went there. I went to Zurich with my profit that I used to buy my travel. I didn't spend my own money. Wow.
Yeah.
That's another story.
I love Zurich. I've been to Zurich Airport and it's amazing when the snow comes down. It's absolutely beautiful.
Wow, that's nice. That's nice. So yes,
the snow. I don't want to see the snow. I live in England. That's the last thing I need to see.
Excellent. So well done, everyone. Let's make this. This training is so powerful. Let's find a way to refine it and do it again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the challenge back to Darren. I want to refine, do it again. We do it again until we get it perfect.
Yeah.
And the perfect becomes, even perfect, because this is very powerful to people who do not know. We might have to edit, do whatever we need to do, but get it in the hand of people who need it. Thank you very
Yes.
much.
Lovely.
Absolutely.
All right. Thank
Thank
you.
you very much, guys.
Okay.
All right.
Good
Okay,
night,
anybody
everyone.
else? Is
Good
that it?
night. God
All right.
bless.
Okay. Thank you. See you later.
Good night.
See you soon.
Bye.